What's up, going frying pan people? Welcome back to the kitchen. I hope you guys had a good week. I'm a little bit quieter. I'm a little bit quieter because I'm not at home. This last week I went to visit my mom in Vermont, and so yeah, I transported everything all the way over to Vermont. It's a nice state. It's a nice state, lovely state to be in. Um, a lot of mountains. I'll tell you that much. A lot of mountains and also nothing. Those are the two things over here. Not actually. There are quite a plethora of beauty. I mean, truly, this country is we're the best. I mean, there's really no competition. No competition, really. Who else? Could we compete? Like what? Europe? That's a country, right? No. This week, I guess. No, I'll be sober with you guys. I have literally no idea with what I'm going to be talking about this week. I was trying to work on the video as the week has gone on, but it's been just so difficult because I was working on the script, right? I was working on the script, and I just couldn't be content with it, right? I sent it to one of my friends, um, and he was like, "Okay, yeah, this was bad," and I'm like, that's not what you love to hear, but it is important to hear, right? Um, I think my biggest problem is that I'm stuck because I have this script and it matters a lot to me. It really, really, really does. You know, it's something that is a topic that I mean, it didn't come to me in a dream or anything like that, but it basically did. I was originally I had this song um, in my sleep playlist. It's the song Alpha from Minecraft, Volume Alpha or Volume Beta, something like that. And basically, I had it on my sleep playlist. That's a very bad place to put it because it's a very beautiful and majestic song. And I was just so absolutely inspired by the song. I was like, wow, I have to do something with this. So I've made several different scripts, but as time has gone on, they become. Uh oh. They become more and more outdated. It's not necessarily correct. No, get out of here. It's not necessarily correct anymore, right? It's not necessarily. Oh, well, what are you gonna do about it? It's not how I would envision. It's not necessarily how I believe it to be true. It doesn't talk about themes or anything like that, which I believe to be as appropriate as it once would have been. It's about the video, a tribute to Minecraft, which I do genuinely believe to be like so good, like one of okay, awesome, one of the best videos ever made, really awesome, one of the best videos ever made. I believe really influential, and it's influential in a way that many people don't really address. What? What? Is this that new Memphis Machine update I've heard so much about? What? I can he get me? Yeah, he can get me. That's for sure. What was that? What in the world? I was just taking a swim in the ground. Cool. Looks like it's got fixed. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, wait. There we go. Uh-oh. It's going to do this thing again. Oh, nope. It fixed itself. Awesome. Awesome. Um, but I think it kind of makes sense. Maybe just a tad. Maybe just a little bit. After all, videos are naturally something that I'm no stranger to looking way too intimately at, right? And I've made many. That's kind of what I've based my channel off of at this point, right? Yet still, what can I say? I enjoy it, right? One of the things that I've thought of with this video, that I've been really kind of trying to keep in. Uh oh, yeah, that was on me. That I'm trying to keep in mind is you're not gonna make the perfect thing, especially not as like one of your first videos, you know, because all things considered, I'm still pretty early on to this whole YouTube thing, right? So it's not like I'm gonna come out the gate with a perfect video because most of the spoiler alert, most of the people that like do that are like they come out with a absolute banger. That's not their first video. That's nowhere near their first video, right? And so it's something that they've worked really hard, and or they have an incredible knack for that sense of production. Whenever I acknowledge that many things that I do is kind of handicapping myself. You know, I don't know how many other YouTubers have so adamantly maintained that they want to make or have a intro calling card with the "Hello everybody," you know, that thing. I think it's fun. I think it's nice. Yet I cannot deny it's not the best for retention. There's several different aspects, and finding how to balance that is important. But the main thing that I'm talking about is doing versus you know, keeping it in your head, right? It is important to just do things, right? Because you can no, I need to stay up here. You can say that like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and I think historically that's one of the things that's you know, wow, one of the things that I have struggled with the most in the past of like, oh yeah, I will do it, and then I just kind of don't, right? I just I just don't. I use that sense of perfectionism to keep you from it. I've seen multiple different really good takes on perfectionism and how it's not actually really there. Well, it's not really going to make you make the perfect thing. It's going to make you make nothing, right? That's just what it happens, you know, because then you get all in your head of like, oh, this needs to be the thing. This needs to be the one, right? But let's talk about something that is probably not necessarily the healthiest. Uh, but are you kidding me? This is unrelenting. Um, Something that probably is not the most. Oh, nope, I won't give you the satisfaction. Um, which is sort of. Oh, I didn't even know that was physical. That's insane. Um, is that sense of urgency and also like, okay, what if it does actually need to be perfect? Like, obviously you don't want that to be true, but like, what if it is? What if it does need to be perfect? Okay, this is a very toxic this is a train of thought to start off with, but I think it is also kind of interesting because there have been many times where like there are make or break performances. You know, obviously, um, perfectionism isn't great and it will stop you. But like, what if it? What if you do need a home run? What if you do need a zinger? What if you do need uh, the thing to be as good as you need it to be? Right? We've all been there. We've all felt that, right? Where it's like this essay has to be an S. An S. An what? Yeah, I grade my essays. I grade my essays in the Sonic ranking system. Um, if you don't get all of the like red coins or whatever, uh, you won't be able to go to college, unfortunately. What if you do need it to be an A to pass? What if you do need this next business proposal to really hit, or else, you know, you might. Are you kidding me? What is this? What is this? Oh, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Uh oh. That's it's really not what you want to see. Hey, medic, medic, medic. Okay, yeah. All right. Let me level with you guys, right? Because it's really really easy to just like, um, Don't hit me, don't hit me. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, which direction are they going? I don't remember. He's coming this way. Okay, we got this, we got this. What? I'm the one who killed myself. I didn't even. The guy, the giant robot, wasn't even the thing that killed me. I just blew myself up. I'm great at this. Regardless, what if it does need to be perfect? Well, let me level with you. Sometimes it does, right? Sometimes naturally, something will, at the very least, feel like it needs to be perfect, and that is valid. I mean, if if you're only a one letter grade difference between passing or failing a class, that letter you better hope that that essay is an A, or of course if the essay is also a Sonic game, an S. Um, it better be, right? But still, regardless, wigging yourself out, caring way too much about it will not make it so that it's really better. Stressing and kind of breaking yourself down over the rock of expectations, not not gonna get you further, right? It's what just why did I really did not want me to go on that thing. That's for sure. Naturally stressing out over it and killing yourself over it will not actually yield you a result that you want, because what does it give you? Nothing. Whenever you are too concerned over the result of something that you are not willing to, you know, make it. That why do I hear a Sentry Buster? Why do I hear a Sentry Buster? This is the worst thing ever. Whenever you're not willing to at least start something, it makes it so that you're far less likely to be able to do something, right? You have to start something to be able to do it. And so whenever you're, too concerned over what is able to happen, what you can or cannot do, it really, really taints your ability to grow and change and be able to do things. Naturally, of course, right? You cannot succeed, you cannot thrive if you do not first try. And even whenever something needs to be perfect, I'm sorry to say, perfection doesn't come from nowhere, right? It just simply doesn't, right? You can't just get. Okay, sometimes you can, but you very, very rarely will. Oh, well, oops. You very rarely will just get that eureka moment or that effect, which is obviously most of the time what people are really looking for whenever they need that sense of perfection, right? Which is kind of just like a scapegoat, let's be honest, guys, because most of the time, whenever you have something that is like really, really good, whenever you have one of those eureka moments, they tend to come from a long time of trying and working. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I need to be at the front lines. It comes from a long time of working and trying, and so it's a thing that if you, I forgot I'm not allowed to play the game. If you have been working at something, like truly working at something, and putting yourself forward and trying really hard, it is genuinely a thing that you're probably going to get that result. You probably will, because many times stress is a big factor as to where success comes from. Like that sense of like it needs to happen doesn't come from nowhere. Greatness doesn't really tend to come out of nowhere. There are some times, some aspects, but most of the most like legendary performances don't just truly come from nothing, right? There is luck whenever it comes to it, right? But a lot of the time, that luck, where it's placed, is not in the hands of, you know, No, no. I always do this. I always do this. I'm just not gonna do it. Um, that luck doesn't really get placed in the hands of. Wait, hold up, hold up. We got this. Oh, awesome. Oh, wow. We just shredded through that. Um, cool. Um, luck doesn't get placed in the hands of just. No, no. Actually, in all honesty, I've probably cashed my check of things to talk about this. So I'll just let the rest of the game play out. I hope you guys had a good week, and I will see you guys. Uh, yeah, I'll see you guys next week.